Hey guys, this is Megan with Megan's Wreath Boutique, and I wanted to come on here today and show y'all how to make this super cute wreath that I saw online using Dollar Tree shelf liner, believe it or not, and a 14-inch wreath from the Dollar Tree, and this is basically all you need, and some ribbon to make a bow. But for now, we're just gonna use the shelf liner and the 14-inch wreath frame. And we're gonna be using a method, it's called the Ruffle pull-through method. And so I tried to look up a few videos for this method and I couldn't find very many, so I thought I would make one because I'm always one to go on to YouTube and try and find exactly how things are made before I try to attempt them. So anyways, you're gonna need 6 rolls of the shelf liner, and we're gonna cut them in half, and it should be enough to fill up this whole entire wreath form. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, what it's gonna end up looking like. It's super cute. They have different colors at Dollar Tree. I think they had white, black, tan, and maybe like a gray. So get whatever colors you'd like and go for it. It's super, super easy. I cannot wait to show y'all how simple this wreath is, even for beginners. It's super easy. I think it might be the easiest wreath I've ever attempted to make. So this will be my first time making it, but I practiced a little and it was just super simple and quick. So let's get started. So I've already cut one of the rolls in half. It's gonna come out to be 6 inches wide. And what you're gonna wanna do, we're gonna focus on these 2 middle wires. So we're not gonna use this inner or the outer wire. And what we're gonna do is these middle sections are gonna be the sections that we pull the shelf liner through. We're gonna use the middle wires to split the shelf liner in half. And I'll show y'all what I mean. Let's go ahead and secure the shelf liner onto your wreath form. Let's see, about right there. And you're gonna need little zip ties if you have them. I'm not sure if you can get away with not using them. This shelf liner is like a pretty sticky, not sticky material, but I mean it's meant to hold your dishes in place and so where they don't shuffle around. So you might be able to get away with not using a zip tie. I'm just gonna go ahead and use one just in case, to prevent any shifting that may occur when I'm pulling the shelf liner or working with it. I don't want it to move around on me. Okay, so you have it secured right here in your first section. Again, we're gonna work on this inner middle wire of the wreath frame. So what you're gonna wanna do is, like I said, pull your shelf liner through and split it right there in the middle. Use that wire as a guide to kind of get it right in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to kind of, be uniformed. So split it just like this. You pull it through on either side. We have the inner ring still here and the middle ring here and the outer ring. So just this inner middle ring is what we're working on. And once you have a good bunch pulled through, all you have to do is scrunch it up. And look at that, it'll ruffle up for you. So then you just keep going. You keep pulling the shelf liner through, splitting it down the middle, and just scrunch it up. How simple is that? Super, super simple. And like I said, this material is, it's not your deco mesh or burlap, so it's a little awkward to work with, but once you get in the rhythm, you'll have it down. And it turns out so cute. I mean, this wreath, I saw it on Pinterest, I believe, and I thought I have to make that. I could not believe, first of all, that they used shelf liner to make the wreath. And second of all, it was just how easy, you know, it was to do. So you just keep scrunching. And I think we're gonna do, let's see, how many? So we have 12, once we cut them in half. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so each section that you cut in half is going to be applied to the section you're working on. So one roll for each section cut in half. If that makes sense. Getting tied up over here. Let me turn this so y'all can see a little better. I'm just pulling it through like I did earlier and making sure it's kind of in the middle and scrunching it up. And use the whole entire section that you cut in half for this one section. That way it's super full and you don't have any gaps or anything like that. So, okay. That's that. That's the first section done. Super simple. This is the back. Didn't take long at all. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the second section. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie right here. And like I said, this might not be necessary, and I might figure that out as I continue going, because the end right here, it's tucked in pretty well that I don't feel like it needs any extra security. So this might not, you know, be something I do all the way around the wreath. And you can do this same method using burlap, and it comes out just as pretty. If you have burlap on hand, or if you like to make burlap wreaths, I would definitely recommend using this method. Okay, so now this is gonna get a little tricky here. Trying to pull it through this middle part right here. Okay, so now we're using the outer ring of the middle part. So we're gonna still pull through that middle section and then this outer section right here. So kind of what's happening is, okay, there we go. It's getting tucked in with this other part we already have done. So just kind of move it out of the way. And there we go. Okay. So there we go. Split down the middle on this second section. And same thing, scrunch it up. There we go. And you just keep working with that until you're all done. Scrunch it up. And look, like, it doesn't even have to be perfect, and it still comes out super cute. I am loving this. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this, and I will check back with y'all after I have a few more sections done. Okay, y'all, I'm all done. I think it turned out super pretty. Like I said, I'm gonna add a bow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it right up in the middle or offset it. But this was, like I said, a super easy wreath, quick, fun little thing, something different, I guess, to do. Don't be afraid to work with this material. It is pretty sturdy, and none of it ripped on me when I was pulling it through, anything like that. So that's good. I will say the outer ring did get a little tricky at times because you're trying to pull this, you know, it's non-slip, what's it called? Shelf liner through, rubbing up against another piece of the shelf liner. So it's kind of tricky to get this outer ring done, but take your time and don't give up because the final outcome is super pretty. And like I said, once I get a bow added, I think it's all gonna come together and just look really pretty and elegant. I think I'm gonna do a fall bow for this one. But like I said, I think this would be so pretty for like a baby shower or a wedding. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. And like I said, if you have burlap laying around or if you like to work with burlap, I would definitely recommend this method. There's no cutting involved. Your burlap usually comes already in 6-inch wide pieces, so, or rolls, so you wouldn't need to cut anything. You would just pull it through. So yeah, if I ever make another burlap wreath, I will definitely use this method. It just comes out really pretty. So thank y'all for watching, and I hope I helped somebody figure out how to do this method. And next time you see a picture of a burlap wreath like this, you will know how to do it. So thank you again for watching, and have a great day. Thanks.